Hello everyone, this is Randy here again, another episode of Farming Simulator 2013, and we are playing on the Monchwinkel map. We are playing with a more realistic game engine, the Damange Mod and the Forestry Mod, and apparently the Weed Mod as well. And as you can see in front of me, I was just happening to look at this corner of this field. Now I'm pretty sure this has been planted because it has the planted texture on it here. I do not see one stinking little bit of potatoes there. So I think the weeds completely took over our potatoes and we no longer have potatoes in this area, unfortunately. But that is apparently what can happen if you let the weeds go. It can, I don't remember it saying it can completely take over your crops, but it can diminish the returns. So, looks like we got a slightly diminished return in this corner if I had to guess. We'll have to find out once I start the harvester if we actually get anything from this spot or not. Obviously, you know, I've been using courseplay to spray the field, so obviously it misses the corners. I'm sure there's a missing corner up there. Same thing, well, basically all the corners. I'm not sure why there's some missing spots there. That's kind of weird. But anyway, let's take a quick look at this corner. I haven't actually looked at this corner. Oh yeah, I can see the weeds already. Yeah, looks like the same thing. Oh well. Anyway, let's get this guy going. We're just going to hire him. Yes, there is nothing there. Oh, there we're starting to get some finally. Okay, so yep, nothing there, folks. Absolutely nothing. So that is why you definitely do not want to let the weeds get too out of hand. Anyway, I believe it shows it on our PDA. We finished harvesting up the one field of potatoes. 261,000 potatoes. So hope you guys are hungry for potatoes. I believe this guy is finished planting this field. Yes, he is, and I think I've got it all done and sprayed too. Oh, maybe I got a little bit more to go here. Nope, looks like we're done. Okay. I believe I did that off screen if I recall correctly. Been a couple days since I've recorded an episode here, so... Oh, let's see, where were we at? I wanted to... Well, actually, I should go over some changes I made to this map first. Had some major help from Clear John, I believe it... It's CLR John. So, Clear John, I'm thinking... Anyway, he gave me some good suggestions for how to fix up the lag on this map. So as you can see, I look around now, it's running nice and smooth. At least hopefully the video portrays that anyway. So yeah, with some of his help, I've done a bunch of work to this map. Can't probably really tell a whole lot. A few of the things I did was modify the crop textures. He had some suggestions on that. And for those of you wondering, go look at episode 35. Is where he left his comments if you're wondering kind of what I went through and what I did. And then he had a couple other ideas too, because it's still not perfect here, it's just, we'll say, much better. I got rid of two tractors. Yeah, two tractors. I got rid of the Fendt and the Case. The Fendt 936 and the Case 370. So both those tractors are gone. No errors in the log from the Fendt 36, but the Case 370 had some performance warnings, so it's like, well, bye. Unfortunately, kind of like that tractor, but it's got to go. Fendt 936, I noticed extreme amount of lag anytime it was running with courseplay, so I'm thinking something was wrong there. I'm not necessarily blaming courseplay, but it's more likely the tractor's fault. And then to replace it, I just bought a Dutz. 7250, this is the biggest one they had. 300 horsepower somewhere in there, I think it was. And then we also have, where did it go again? Ah, yes. And then I bought the, this is the in-game, or not the in-game, the DLC titanium pack Case 340 Magnum. A more realistic version of it. For those who are wondering, you can get a more realistic mod that will modify the all the DLCs. So if you actually look down here, you'll notice all my DLCs are now MR'd. So I got MR 340, you know, MR Ursist, Yeah, same thing, MR down here. I didn't look. Yeah, okay, all the harvesters are MR'd too, so I definitely wouldn't mind trying one of these harvesters now that they're MR'd, just, you know, seeing what the difference is. This one here is my favorite harvester, so... converted for more realistic with the more realistic DLCs mod. It's on FSUK, for those of you wondering. Guys are going to have to make sure you update every last stinking thing if you use that mod. I mean everything. Farming Sim and the DLCs all need to be updated. The more realistic engine itself needs to be updated. I mean, everything. So, that's a couple of the changes I made. Also got rid of our, not potato seeder, our corn seeder. I had that parked up in this area here. It is gone. Again, no errors in the log from it, but just the way it kind of jumped around and the whole physics of it, I didn't think probably was good. Probably causing troubles, so it had issues, let's put it that way. So, I'm also thinking maybe get rid of this Keen's overloader. Maybe we'll replace it with the DLC one from the titanium pack. We'll see once. Anyway, this episode I thought we'd do some cultivating. Or cultivate up the potato field we harvested over here. We turn the load status mod on so I keep an eye on our potato harvester. So first things first, we'll pick up our cultivator. Obviously, one of the things I did a while back was delete the house out from this area. This helped immensely. And then there was also a couple other things John suggested. He said those bridges are bad, apparently. A lot of high polygony models on the map here, so yeah. Okay, where did I leave the cultivator? Good question. Yeah, it was at the end of the field there at one time. Looks like I pulled it back somewhere. Okay, looks like we're going to be driving around to find it. And I'm assuming this tractor will have enough horsepower to pull it, hopefully. If not, we'll probably be visiting the store. Speaking of the store, we do have quite a bit of money. Been chopping down more wood and selling it. I've actually sold quite a bit of wood. And then obviously I sold the Fent and the Case 370 as well, so we made some money off of that. Those are both relatively expensive tractors. Actually, relatively very expensive tractors. Okay, where's my cultivator? I need to start leaving my farm equipment where I can find it here. Probably in the shed over here. If it's not over in that shed that we were just at. Okay. I'll have to say, for being a more realistic version of this tractor, the steering is still quite responsive. Used to, most more realistic vehicles are not quite so responsive. Oh, that's one other major thing I made too. You guys will notice the Damange Mod shed here is gone. That was another suggestion to try getting rid of that, see if that helped. I plan on probably adding that back. That doesn't seem to be what was causing the troubles. I don't think it was anyway. But I'll probably maybe give it a try. We'll run like an episode or two without it. See once, hopefully the game runs okay. If it does, then maybe I'll add it back in. And we'll see how the game runs after that. So yeah, the entire Damange mod itself is gone. As you can see, none of my tractors have damage values. Okay, we'll find out if this tractor can pull it. I'm sure we'll need four-wheel drive, so we'll turn that on. And let's, you know what, let's cut a headland across the front here first. Otherwise I think he's going to crash into some of the fences and stuff over that way. Oh yeah, looks like tractor can pull it with no problem. Okay, now we should be safe to hire a worker, hopefully. The words being hopefully here. Okay, hire him. Hopefully he's good to go. Should be, hopefully, I think. Okay, let's take care of the potato guy here. I thought I brought the trailer up. Apparently not. Yes, I did. Okay, here it is. And the reason I put this guy on this track, or on this tipper, it's supposed to be a relatively fast tractor, at least according to the description of it anyway. The one reason I did like the Fendt was because it was a fast tractor. Okay, now we are probably going to want a play course for unloading this combine. It's going to be a little bit longer course, obviously. Field's not too far away, but still a little bit of a drive. Oh, we're going to make it up the hill? Oh, the slip percentage is way going up. Let's turn the four-wheel drive on. There we go, that helps. Well, the good news is most of the time he's going up this hill, he should be empty. Could have probably emptied this before we started going here. That probably would have helped. Yeah, there again you can see the weeds. The sprayer misses in the corner. I could probably do something about that if I wanted, but I don't think it makes that much difference. I mean, just for that little bit of corner, not going to worry about it. And this field should be much bigger than the last field of potatoes we had, so we should be getting a lot of potatoes off this field, hopefully. Okay, while you unload, we're going to head up to the store here. I brought the truck, because we're going to need to make a couple purchases, hopefully. By the way, I did replace our larger corn planter with this one. Not entirely sold on that option yet, but I guess we got one. Just out of curiosity, will this one do corn? Yeah, corn. Okay, so I'm going to need a corn planter. And at the moment, that's the one I got, so... Slightly smaller than our previous 36-row planter. Now we got a... This is 8. Yeah, 8. Wow. Okay. Anyway, over in mods, now we do have the biogas bunker over here, and it's going to need some unloading relatively quickly. And for that, we got a Lizard G20 high tip. This was suggested to me, I believe, by David Oldfield, and I believe he's actually the mod author of it. So, or MR did, or mod author, I forget how that went again. There is an MR and a non-MR version, for those you're wondering. I believe I have both. Obviously not here. My non-MR, I do have this one as well, so... And what's special about this bucket, you put it up. And then, I think it's, yeah, this one. I forgot to get rid of course play here a minute. You can tip the bucket like that. It allows you to tip it much higher, which will hopefully work better with the biogas plant we have. The biogas plant on this map has the higher spot for dumping the silage into. Okay, let's lower the ramps on this thing. I think we're going to want the extendo ramps on it too. Okay, and that's going to be add remove extender ramps 7 and remove board ramps 8. Okay. Looks like I should have pulled that up in there a little more. Looks like I might have to make them a little bit wider yet. Oh, we might be close here. Oh, no, I think we're perfect. Maybe not. Okay, apparently this loader doesn't like getting up on trailers. It's a little slidey for some reason. Sure why that is. I don't think it likes this trailer, if I had to guess. Oh, maybe we'll just end up resetting this one then. I do have one other piece of equipment I want to buy as well, so we'll reset this one and then we'll bring the other one back then. Okay, and another piece of equipment is... in tractors... I think we need a bigger tractor. We're going to get the Case IH Quad Track. The one with tracks, obviously. the MR Mod, I think that would be the best option. Seeing how traction is very important. Yeah, there we go. Now we shouldn't have any troubles pulling anything. Hopefully. Let's see how well this gets up on the trailer. Maybe I just got an issue with the trailer or something. I'm not sure. That seemed to get up there just fine. Ooh, until I did that with it. Okay. Self-ejecting trailer. Okay, there we go. That should work. Now that should make this truck work hard to pull this load, I would think. Okay, definitely make sure we lock the load. We don't want to be losing this one. Oh, that's going to be in the way. Okay, let's around this way maybe. Yeah, there we go. We should be all set. Oh, what in the world? I'm not sure what happened there. Also, make note to watch out for the road spikes here along the edge. Those things are absolutely wicked. For that reason, I think I'll just take up the middle of the road here. I've had this truck up to like 75 miles an hour, by the way, which is just absolutely crazy. That's going to be a road spike. Watch, I think it's going to get us stuck. Really? Yeah, I really dislike the road spikes along this road. Wow, that is one. On the previous map, it wasn't so bad because you could actually knock them over, but I keep forgetting this road, they're actually solid. Oh, that is really solid. Well, looks like I might be resetting the whole business now. Unless maybe I can put stands back down. So we do this maybe. Out of the trees. Oh, come on, we had the attach point there before. There it is. Just out of curiosity, it hasn't locked it, has it? Really? Now it's still hanging on. Okay. Oh well, folks, I think we're going to end up resetting this one too then. Funny thing is, I actually had this same problem coming down here. Fortunately, it wasn't this one, though. It was somewhere farther on. I had to avoid a car and managed to clip one and get stuck on it. Okay. Oh, okay. Just the probably the weight of the tractor that was on it then, maybe. Oh, we're up to 72, 73, 74. .7, 7.8. Oh, going back down. I think you guys can see the more realistic game engine working here. It's not, this truck's not flying over hills and stuff. You know, I hit a bump, it doesn't go flying in the air. It's actually sticking to the ground. Okay, and we're back at the farm. Just leave this here somewheres. Okay, that should work. And where's the loader? Yeah. This should hopefully work really nice for our biogas plant with that high tip bucket on it. Trouble with most loaders is they have a lot of trouble unloading into that spot because it's higher. At least with courseplay, that is. Obviously, you know, if you do it yourself, you can. But if you use courseplay, it's much harder to get courseplay to recognize that unload spot. Not sure why that is, but seems like a nice quick loader too. You guys recall last time we used the aggro vector and it held 2,000 some odd bits in its bucket, which just took forever to unload the bunkers. So I'm not sure what the capacity on this one was. I didn't look. I'm assuming it's probably the same as the in-game one. Bucket capacity 4.5. I believe that's the same. Yeah, 4.5. So basically got the same capacity here. It's just hopefully we're going to be able to tip it much higher. Anyway, folks, as you can see, the bunkers are still fermenting yet. They got a little ways to go yet. Probably going to be a day before we can get to them. So yeah, we'll let them go for the moment. I think we'll call it an episode there, folks. I am going to probably record a course for this so we can unload the potatoes. So yeah, if folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And always, thanks for watching, and till next time.